Can marketing help advertise a better life in 2030? Well, I say yes. This was a campaign that Purpose Disruptors put together a few years ago, and I loved the concept of it. The idea of the campaign was to use creative and copy to inspire citizens to see and actually visualize what a 2030 would look like that is a better life for everyone. And this idea of a better life was shaped by the Sustainable Development Goals. Now, you have to remember that 71% of people in the advertising and marketing industry are concerned about how their everyday actions are impacting people on the planet. We are putting out messages into the world that are misleading and misguiding, pulling away people from the things that matter to them the most. These messages are things like sell more, buy more. We're basically creating a desire of infinite buying that our planet cannot support. Just buy, more and more and more. We also are putting a message out to influence consumer behaviors to drive growth and more profit. And the big takeaway from this is marketers, as we've seen over the last almost 100 years, has the ability to drive behavioral change. So really what I want you to take away from this video is, as a marketing creator, you have the ability to drive change in your industry and to turn your marketing job into a force of good. Hi, I'm Megan, and I am an eco-marketer, and I'm on a mission to reshape marketing to be people and planet first. I publish videos about sustainability, sustainable marketing, and sustainable travel. If any of those topics sound interesting to you, please remember to like and subscribe. I'd love to see you back again on my channel. So with that said, let's get into this video. What if imagining a different life, a better life in 2030 helped us put together the pieces more strategically to get there? What if it helped us make change today? That is the basis behind this marketing campaign. The idea is for everybody to be working together to create a better future for everyone of shared value and well-being for all. In marketing, creatives can be a part of this change. So let's dive into what is the campaign around Goodlife 2030. So Goodlife 2030 uses imagination and creative thinking skills to paint a picture of how life can be better in a not so far future from now, 2030. And it helps you imagine what are the hidden opportunities and also potentials that we can make changes with today in the present to create that 2030 vision. Now, a lot of these ideas around this campaign and driving it are within the Goodlife 2030 toolkit, which is available on their website. I'll make sure to link that below in the description. It's a very valuable tool for marketers to put together a campaign just like this one. So the idea, this toolkit would basically help you to create your own campaign of how to imagine a better life in 2030, and also will give you the thinking principles and the pieces to put that creative brief together for yourself. So I did this process myself, and I created my own video. Have a look at it on how I imagine my 2030 will look like if we fulfilled the Sustainable Development Goals, the things that we're trying to work on right now. We actually fulfilled them by 2030, like we say, and what that life would look like for me personally. So I hope you enjoy that video. So the true underlining of this campaign is to base it on things that matter the most to people. And to be honest, there's data already out there. There's great data coming out, and I'll make sure to link that below too, that is telling us what are the things that people, everyday citizens, are actually valuing and that they want to have in their lives. This type of behavioral data should be the basis of a campaign like this. And you could even use it for other campaigns. And I encourage you in other marketing campaigns for your products or service or your brand campaigns to use these things, also this type of research in it. Now remember that marketers are architects of desire. Our creative work inspires and also guides people into what they want most in life. We are the architects that pave that path forward. Now remember, the big overall concept of this campaign is, in order to create the good life of 2030, we cannot have that good life on a planet of finite resources. So as you're creating your own Goodlife campaign, that's why it's so important to put the Sustainable Development development goals and the center focus of that campaign so that we are not exceeding the barriers and the boundaries of what is actually potentially possible on our planet. Finite resources. It's a thing. And remember, as a marketer, the more is not the solution. Driving more growth is not necessarily what we're talking about in these type of campaigns and this type of messaging. This is why rethinking our campaigns, like this campaign does, the Goodlife of 2030, is so essential, and why putting this sustainable marketing lens on all our marketing campaigns in general can really help drive change. So how can you create your own campaign? Step number 1, brainstorm creatively how things could be different for you. I think this is a great exercise. Do it with your other marketing campaign colleagues in your department. Do it with your community. Think together, what would a better life be, and what would that look like visually? What is the vision that we're trying to create together? And I really like the idea of collaboration in this part, is mutually bringing creatives and marketers together to actually create this vision of the future. Step number 2, use your own creative medium. That creative medium might be writing, it might be video, it might be pictures. Use your medium, your craft that you embody the most, that you love the most, that you do in your profession, that you're great at. Use that medium to create and visualize what that 2030 good life would look like. Number 3, share this campaign with others and inspire other creatives and marketers to do similar campaigns for themselves as their own personal initiatives, but even incorporating the principles of these campaigns into their own marketing work. So inspire others. So I hope you liked this quick video on this great campaign that I love coming out of Purpose Disruptors. Please remember to go and like my version of the campaign where I visioned for myself what a better life would look like for me personally in the year 2030. I would love to see what your campaign would look like. Please leave those in the comments below, share them with me, and yeah, let's have a conversation about it. Until next time, have a good one.